Hi class, we need to take a look at the next section. Now, the next section that I actually have to go back and continue where we left off is the topics of the series and the sequences. And in this case, we're just looking at series. And the main idea is we're going to be applying some test to see if the series is going to converge or diverge. And within the problems that we're going to have here, well, we have to go back to the arithmetic and geometric. And for some of these, they will be expecting us that we remember that if a sequence is arithmetic, in this case, the actual series will diverge. If it's geometric, it's only going to converge if, well, the given requirements are here, in this case, the values of R. And for the other problems, they're either going to ask us to, well, apply one of the tests, or in this case, the divergence test, the integral test, or some of the problems may be given as a P series. So each problem, I need you to look at the instructions and read it and see what they're asking us to do. But these are the main formulas that are going to show up in this section. Okay, so let's take a look at example 1. And all they want us to see is if it converges and diverges. And then if they're asking for us to find the sum or the limit, then in that case, they're not asking us to most likely apply any of the test. You have to look to see if this one is arithmetic or geometric. And just by looking at the actual pattern of the expansion, in this case, I'm looking at the expansion. This one appears to be geometric, with the values of R being technically negative a half. And if you're not sure, you need to test it. So test your a sub 1 is equal to 1. Your a sub 2 is equal to 1 times technically 1/2. Which is going to give us, well, negative a half. Your a sub 3 is equal to negative a half times R, in this case, negative a half, or positive 1/4. A sub 4 is equal to 1/4 times, let me just rewrite as R, or 1/4 times negative 1/2, which is negative an eighth. And remember that a geometric sequence, it's obtained by, well, multiplying R to each one of the terms starting with the base value. The base value, it's going to be 1. So in this case, because this is geometric, it has the potential of actually converging. It's going to converge if the absolute value of R is less than 1. So in this case, the absolute value of R, so absolute value of R is equal to negative a half, or 1/2. So we can actually say on this one that the series converges. You can simply say because it's geometric, with R being, well, technically negative a half. Now, they do want us to find the sum. So in this case, they're referring to S infinity. Remember that the formula for S infinity is a sub 1. So a sub 1 over 1 minus R. So in this case, a sub 1 is 1 over 1 minus a half. Actually, it's 1 minus a half because of R being negative. So this one's going to be 1 over 1 plus a half. And let me just, well, multiply top and bottom by 2 so that we end up with 2 on the top. This is going to be 2 plus 1. I'm getting 2/3. So in this case, the series converges to 2/3. And that's actually it. So most of the questions are gonna actually be very similar. If they're asking us to apply a specific test, your main answer is gonna be converge or diverge. Depending on what type of series that we have, we may not be able to evaluate this value. And the main objective is only to see if it's going to converge or diverge. So that is pretty much it. You could have received this question where they're only asking us, is it going to converge or diverge? And then they're not asking for the sum. So in that case, you would have justified, and this would have been your main answer.